Hello everybody, my name is Engulfluter2 or Israel, and I'm going to be going over an Inferno Ghost A take. So we'll be dividing the players into 5 things. You'll have you'll have 5 players, 2 which should be going towards alt mid, 1 player spamming halls, and then 2 players going towards B. Player number 1 should be your entry fragger. Player number 2 will be your support player. Player number 3 will be your second man in. Player number 4 will be a passive entry. And player number 5 will be your support player. So player 1 and 2 are going to be going up towards arches. They'll be running straight up. And clearly player number 1's job is just to clear out stuff. He'll be the best aimer on the team. Your big talent. Come around, jump, pre-fire, jump, super pre-fire. Make sure you're not getting picked from an op. SMG can be ideal for this scenario because you could just jump in, just pre-fire it, and then immediately once you do that, work your way into apps and setup. You'll be clearing, pre-firing down here, and then helping out your second player. Once your team is in position, you'll throw this arch smoke, which should be landing right around here. If you can get it deeper, even better. D-flash, a right-click flash. You're going to be holding this little wall right around here and just staying passive. Player number 2, which should be your support player. Once player number 1 pre-fires this angle, he's going to be working. Player number 1 is going to be working his way into apps, and then player number 2 will be holding right here, giving his player some time to move up, and once his player can safely push into apps, he'll come down, clear this bottom part of apps, and then pre-fire, make sure no one's there. You can pre-fire that if you really want to. No one should be there theoretically, but you can. And then once player number 1, before you throw the smoke, so you guys are both going to peek towards halls, and then you're going to get ready to do his execute. Get into apps. Get on this door, the right side of the door. Just pretty simple. Left click throw. You're gonna aim for this top right of this white brick. Left click flash. A little faster. Go a little deeper. And then you'll come out the side of the rest of your team. Player number 3. Just make sure no one's crossing apps. Spam right around here. Once both players are in apps and they're both ready to go, start spamming halls for them, making it a little bit easier, just to reinforce that no one's going to peek them from halls, and that way they fall off and they can get they can halls control a lot easier. Once you do that, drop down, don't take damage, push of apps. All this map should be clear. You're going to be double checking mid again to make sure no one's pushing up. Hold this angle, get into a passive angle, and just wait for the rest of your team. Once your team is in position, just make sure this part of the wall, this thing is showing completely. You can have a little gap, just, general idea. Aim for the top left of this flower plant. Left click throw. This should smoke off by Moto. Denying T's or CT slots information. And you'll follow player number 1 as he entries, and you'll be the second man in, controlling and clearing out sight with player number 1. Player number 4 and 5. Player number 4, you're the passive entry. Get stuck on the scooter. Left click through. Do not get picked from this op. Hug the left wall. Get up close and wait for player number 5's flash. Player number 5 is gonna have a similar pathing from you. Just gonna hug this left wall. Don't get picked from the op, hopefully. Flash over the wall. Once that flash pops, you'll peek. Spam through. The smoke should technically still be up for a few more seconds. You'll just clear out these generic angles. Molly sandbags. Player number 5 could do a similar molly if he has extra money. Just molly a little deeper. And then they'll both fall off. Player number 4, immediately when that happens, you and player number 3 will be peeking towards mid. And you're going to be rushing straight towards apps. This will be player number 4. Have this flash ready to go. This will be the initiation execute. Once this flash is thrown, and everyone hears the pop, that means go. Reason why? This flash is going to blind anybody in this area. Holding here, 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 maybe right here if they're holding it like if they can see boiler, but you know, no one deep in. Once that flash is thrown, I'm going to come down boiler and just come out. You'll be the third man at the site, helping clear out site with player 1 and 2. Player number 5, since you'll be the last person falling out and throwing this last molly a little bit deeper. Just run out. Gun out for a bit, make sure everyone's fine. Wait for the call. Smoke can come out. Flash over the wall. Hold this arch's smoke. So for a little bit further explanation, what's going to happen is once player number 1's smoke is popped out, player number everyone over here should be ready to go. Player 3, 4, and 5 should be ready to go. Player number 2 will toss his flashes in to bait some people out of bait some gunfires, and then smoke will be thrown from here, and the other guy will throw a smoke from right here. While the smoke should still be up, technically. Should just be up. And the flashes should be out. The next smoke should be towards apps. And then everyone should be creeping up close towards A. And the second everyone hears this flash pop, that just means go. Everyone should be coming out. Everyone should be out of boiler ready, clearing out these close angles, pre-firing everything. The second man in, while right behind player number 1, and just pre-firing here. Player number 1 helping clear out the site with him. Player number 3 will probably hold the smoke, maybe spam a little more, play a more passive role. Maybe get up here, watch this smoke for a bit. Player number 4, or my bad, player number 3 will be up there. Player number 4 will be doing this thing. Or, yeah, player number 4 will be coming out here. Player number 5 will be holding this arch smoke while it's still up and everyone's crossing. Make sure no one's dying from behind. And then player number 2 is just going to be playing passive once the smoke is up, you know. Once pretend the smoke is up, you know, these flashes are out. Coming out, helping out his team, you know. Maybe get this pit guy if he's mollied off. And maybe spam, you know, for his library. And do the smoke a little bit. So that'll be it for this strat. Hopefully you guys can take this to your game. Keep this in mind. You'll have to add some variations to say if a player dies or they're aggressive towards one side of the map, you'll have to change it up slightly. But this would be one nice simple thing you can do if you know they're being passive, or this would be a nice round change if you're trying to go for something explosive and very aggressive and do something real quick. So hope you guys enjoy. Good luck in your open season, and let me know if I should do more videos like this.